This video is going to go out to my man Matt, and this is what we're going to do to get that shoulder whipped back into shape using the KANERx. You're going to use that anchor at the same height that you're going to be working on. So when you post that anchor in your door, make sure that's at the same height that you're going to be working on here. So you can probably go a little higher, but lower is going to make it a little tougher. But right at horizontal is the best place. And remember, we're working the general geographic locations are right here in the front, what's called the pec minor, and then we're going to work these bicep tendon area here. And then we're going to work the side here in that supraspinatus area. And then we're going to work the stuff on the back end, back in here. And so we're going to work that stuff. That's going to be the general area. And then you're going to kind of give that some movement. Check that out. And then you're going to refine it when you feel like today, when you're just like, you know what, that feels better, but it's right there. Then you're going to get back in there and refine that more. But to get into this area here first, these landmarks: collarbone, armpit, chest, sternum. So that rectangle there is where you're going to hit. I want you to shoot to hit 6 different spots, 3 on top, and then 3 down below, in that area first. And so that is going to look like this, where I've got the cane, the big hook pointed up, and then I'm just going to stick that in there. Now I want to position my body behind the hook, so I am just using gravity to lean into that. I don't want to pull myself into it. It's a little more passive when I'm just leaning into it. Now my head stays back. Doesn't have to be extended, but I don't want it dropping down in front there. So right there, neutral 1, and then spot 2 and spot 3. Now remember, you're going to threshold. So you're going to push threshold, and then you're going to wait for the fade. So you're not going to go this fast. So you hit those 3 spots. And then in the bicep area, same thing. You're just going up in a straight line here. And then on the side, I'm going to show you on this shoulder so I don't have to move the camera. And then we're just getting in there right off of that ledge there. So right there, you feel bony, 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 and then it just sits soft. It's right at the top there. That's where we're going to start that. I've got this coming across, and I'm grabbing this little nub hook here to kind of help balance it. And again, I'm positioning my feet on the wall side of that, so I'm just using gravity to kind of lean into that. And then we're just going to go down the side of the arm there, and then the back end, you can either start up top here or start down below here. Now it's kind of where the seam of the shirt sleeve meets the shirt is where you're working. And so again, threshold, let that fade, and just work your way down that line there, okay? So those are going to be the general areas. Then you're going to come in, give that some movement, and then where you still feel that, like we did today, you're going to put that into that area there, and that's how you're going to refine that, okay? All right, Matt, give that a go. We'll go over some stretches next time. But I just want you to work the compression for me. And then after that, just work some range of motion, just kind of some up and some out and some up and some back, and do that 10 times just to sort of make sure that we're obtaining, maintaining full range of motion in that shoulder. And that's going to help it prevent it from sort of locking down on us. Let me know if you have any questions, concerns, you want to see it a different way, just let me know. You give it a try. Thanks.